A rapid review has revealed significant failings in the handling of Axel Rudakubana's case, indicating he should have been managed under the Counter-Terrorism program. The Guardian's investigation uncovered that Rudakubana was referred to Prevent on 3 separate occasions between December 2019 and April 2021. This raises serious questions about the effectiveness and thoroughness of the program's assessment procedures. Despite multiple referrals, counterterrorism officers ultimately closed his case, concluding that his interest in world news and current affairs, while extensive, did not indicate any involvement in extremist activities or a risk of radicalization. This assessment, however, has been heavily criticized, with many questioning the sufficiency of the evidence used to justify the closure of his case and the potential missed opportunities for intervention. The decision to close the case suggests a possible lack of understanding of the nuanced indicators of radicalization, potentially overlooking subtle signs that might have warranted further investigation and engagement. The simplistic assessment focusing solely on his interest in news, without a deeper dive into the context of his consumption and potential exposure to extremist ideologies online, raises concerns about the competence and training of those tasked with evaluating. The inherent challenges of identifying and preventing radicalization are undeniable, but this case highlights a critical need for improvement in the Prevent program's risk assessment methodologies and the training provided to those responsible for managing potentially vulnerable individuals. The review's findings have prompted calls for a comprehensive overhaul of the Prevent program, emphasizing a more proactive and nuanced approach to identifying and managing individuals at risk of radicalization. The case also underscores the need for improved interagency collaboration and information sharing to ensure a more holistic understanding of individuals referred to the program. Furthermore, concerns have been raised regarding the potential for misinterpretations and biases in assessing individuals' interests and online activities, highlighting the importance of rigorous training and the development of clearer guidelines for evaluating potential risks. The lack of sufficient investigation into Rudakubana's case demonstrates a failure to appreciate the complex pathways to radicalization and the potential for seemingly innocuous interests to mask underlying vulnerabilities. This necessitates a shift from reactive measures towards a more preventative and supportive approach, one that prioritizes early intervention and engagement with at-risk individuals, providing them with the necessary support and guidance to navigate potentially challenging situations. In response to this criticism, Home Secretary Suella Braverman has announced plans to introduce new, stricter terrorism orders targeting young people who refuse to engage with the Prevent Pro. These proposed youth diversion orders, applicable to children as young as 10, will impose significant restrictions on internet usage and participation in online forums. While the intention behind these measures might be to curb radicalization, concerns have been raised about their potential impact on freedom of expression and the rights of young people. Critics argue that such sweeping restrictions could be disproportionate and counterproductive, potentially alienating young people and driving them further underground, hindering rather than assisting efforts to counter extremism. The debate surrounding these proposed orders highlights the complex ethical and practical challenges of balancing national security concerns with the fundamental rights and freedoms of individuals, particularly young people. Finding a balance that effectively addresses the threat of radicalization while protecting civil liberties remains a significant challenge for policymakers.